This week is National Emergency Medical Services Week. EMS providers do life-saving work in their communities, providing care before patients reach the hospital.
Tyler Lupkus is a battalion chief in the Special Operations Division at Hennepin Emergency Medical Services, here to tell us more about the work that EMS workers do and to show us some of the tools that they kept in the ambulance. Tyler, thanks for joining us. We intended to be out in the ambulance, but Mother Nature wasn't really cooperating today, so thank you for lugging all this stuff in.
Yeah, no, it's a pleasure, and the rain is much needed, so I'm not heartbroken.
It's a great point. So tell us a little bit about EMS Week.
Yeah, so EMS Week is the third full week in May, happens every year. It's an opportunity for us as EMS providers in the community to just, kind of pause and reflect on the important work that's happening in the community, and recognize our team members that are doing that work, kind of what they go through, and just kind of recenter ourselves on our mission and really understand why we're doing the work that we're doing. So,
when we talk EMS, like, what does that encompass? I think people think like ambulance and maybe like EMTs, but it's bigger than that.
Yeah, EMS, Emergency Medical Services, is a very broad system, right? I think, like you mentioned, everybody recognizes the ambulance is going down the street, but it kind of even goes back, to the beginning of somebody entering EMS. There's the education component that you have to go through all the required training to get there. There's a communications component, the dispatch centers that take the calls and dispatch all the units. There's the ambulances, the different levels of service between basic and advanced that way. We have an event medicine team that provides EMS services at the large venues, stadiums, arenas, community events, all sorts of stuff. So it's a pretty wide system, and then that also touches our other public safety partners in law enforcement and the fire department that respond to medical calls as well.
So how long have you been doing this?
I've been in EMS since 2005.
2005, okay. Yeah. And what attracted you to it?
I had a couple family members that were in EMS, EMTs, CPR instructors, 911 dispatchers, things like that. So kind of got into it in a family business kind of a way, and been doing it ever since.
All right, can you talk about some of the items that you brought here? What I love about kind of what you guys do with the ambulance is it is like a little medical truck that goes right to somebody's house, and you guys have so much gear. It used to kind of just be basic stuff, but my oh my, the technology has advanced and gotten smaller to where you guys can carry truly life-saving things on rigs these days.
Yeah, absolutely. I think when EMS kind of got its footing in the 60s, it was a lot of respond, put people in the vehicle, get them to the hospital. That was kind of the mission. And with technology, like you mentioned, and the advancements, it's a mini emergency room on wheels out in the field. So we carry quite a bit of equipment for about anything that we could encounter. You can see kind of all the bags and stuff. This is what's actually in our trucks. Between there's medications and IVs and things in some of these other bags. Kind of highlighting a few of the things up front.
Yeah, what is this big thing over here?
That is our cardiac monitor. So just like you would get an EKG, you see on kind of the TV medical shows, the squiggly line on the screen. We can use that machine to put the patches on people, take a look at what their heart's doing, use electricity to correct some of the abnormalities when needed and things like that.
And having this and knowing in the field what kind of patient you're dealing with, you're then able to kind of communicate that to the hospital so they know at what level you're coming in.
Yeah, absolutely. That machine will help us do some diagnostic things for heart attacks, so that if somebody's having a true heart attack, we can figure that out with that machine, report that to the hospital so that they have their cardiologist and everybody ready by the time we get to the hospital. Just kind of speeds up care that way.
Okay, and the Lucas 3, tell us about this.
Yeah,
this is
so
right here.
The Lucas device in the middle here, that's our chest compression machine.
Okay.
So in an event that somebody's heart stops beating, we all know CPR, doing hands and mouth to mouth. But this machine will do the compressions for us. The benefit of a machine like this is humans fatigue, we make errors. This machine will do a compression exactly what science says that we need at the rate and depth, and it'll go as long as the battery goes, and then we can even hot swap batteries to keep going from there. So we've used these machines for 60 minutes or more in individual patients, where again individuals would fatigue and things like that. So it's a big part of what we do in cardiac arrest care.
When did you guys get these on ambulances? Because these are kind of new and they're pretty spendy, right?
They are fairly new to the industry. I don't know exactly when we got them, but I know that we were an early adopter to adding that technology. We've got one of these in every one of our ambulances. There are agencies throughout the country that haven't gotten to this yet, but we're lucky to have that here. Minneapolis in the Twin Cities is always, one of the highest ranking cardiac arrest survival rates in the country due to, agencies and EMS here adopting technology like that.
Hey, you said you've got some medicine in the green bag. What else is over here?
Yeah, so we call this blue bag our first in bag, so that goes in with us on every call. We'll get initial vital signs with that. We carry a couple things in there. Think about allergic reactions with EpiPens and that type of stuff. Yeah. We'll carry that in right away with us if there's anything we need to treat immediately. And then we've got all this other stuff to support some of those more critical or bigger cases.
And you were telling me about this tablet up in front. I just learned the other day that there are hundreds of different languages spoken in Minnesota, and this little device helps you tremendously with that.
Absolutely. So our iPad that we carry is a dual function. That is our interpreter services out in the field so that we can connect, directly to a company called Genie that provides that interpreter services for us. I think there's approximately 300 languages that we can access, including video translation for sign language.
Oh, that's super smart,
incredible.
And you don't always think about that. All right, well, give us a little bit about what's going on with that stretcher over there.
Yeah, how has these evolved over the years? Because these things make your life a lot easier than the old ones.
Yeah, reflecting again back on the 60s where the stretcher was at ground level and when the patient was on there, they would have to actually lift the stretcher up off the ground. The stretchers that we have now are all powered, so with the push of a button, it can raise and lower. And then we have an attachment in the back of the ambulance that it just connects, and then the arms lifted up in there. So we've, again, another adoption of technology to help us reduce injuries to backs and shoulders, doing a lot of the lifting and moving.
Tyler, we've heard over the years about rural EMS services in Minnesota. It's really hard to attract people. The funding just isn't there. So if someone's watching right now and saying, you know what, this looks fun, how does someone get involved? How does someone get into this line of work?
Yeah, I would say if you have an interest, start doing a little bit of research about what's local to you, right? Some services will offer the opportunity to do some observations, some ride-alongs, so that you can, kind of see what it's about before maybe you dive into actually taking a class. But then from there, look for your local EMT class. Get into that. Depending on the offerings, it could be a couple evenings or weekends, or a full-time offering, depending on how much time you want to spend in class. And then, it goes from there. If you want to be a paramedic, it's just more school, all the way up to do all of these fun things. The opportunities are unlimited.
Well, Tyler, thank you. This has been really great. Again, we appreciate you lugging all of this
Absolutely.
in. We'll get you help bring it back out to the ring.
That's all great. Thank you.
Sorry about that.
Yeah,
For more information about emergency medical services here in Minnesota, you can head to our website at minnesotalive.com.